All right, everyone, the watch list video here for, where are we? Wednesday, April 2nd. The SPY had another kind of bounce day today, continuation of yesterday's bounce, but it's worth noting that tomorrow is, I don't know what the hell they're calling it, but it's tariff day, right? I think the actual announcement comes after the close, so I kind of think it might be dead tomorrow in anticipation of that, but who knows, right? We'll see. Let me give some shout outs real quick. ICCT Sahil called this in chat over 4, like 5 minutes in, did a little flag and ended up absolutely ripping. My favorite, or let me rephrase that, my best call today was CRWV. I made a video about it, so check my timeline on Twitter explaining the 2-day high break. Yesterday's high was 38.49. Today's early high was 38.50. I called it over that, and my God, way more than I expected. But the video kind of goes into the type of things we look for, and that's sort of a little known entry idea that I feel like very few day traders look for, and it's very powerful. So check that video out if you get a chance. I even called Amazon basically over 90, let's see, 190. Yesterday's high was 191.33. I called it over 191, and it went to 190, whatever the high of today was, 193.93. So, and CSAI, a couple pullback plays in that. Anyway, some really nice posts in chat. I never cover all of them in here on these videos. I try to throw out a couple that were really nice plays in chat, but I don't go over all of them because I also want to have a life, and I'm in front of the screens all day. So at this time of day, I'm just trying to enjoy my evening. So let's talk about what we're watching tomorrow. But first, I always like to put this up for new people in the chat room. We have new people every day, so if you're new, please understand we're not investors. We make our money between the bells, as I like to say, and we always want to start with stocks that are in play, all right? And so CRWV certainly in play, but also what I would call stupid extended WTF. IPOs are super hot right now, probably thanks to Newsmax. I'll show you that real quick. NMAX. This came public yesterday at 44, and today hit 265. Things like this put me in a terrible mood because I can't help but think 1,000 shares yesterday when it came public. I could have had $14,000 turned into $265,000. But anyway, I think Newsmax and NMAX has all the IPOs pretty hot. So back to WTF, certainly worth watching. This went to 28, by the way, and after hours, as I'm babbling, it's at 22.50. QSG, also big rip today, extended, but we're going to watch it because we're day traders. ICCT, second big day in a row, so I'm not in love with it, but we're going to watch it. TCRT, also big volume, closing well off its highs, though. CMPX, big reversal. They had nice news today, sold off, and then end up going out at its highs, so certainly worth watching tomorrow. RCAT, kind of a sleeper pick. Put the horizontal line. You can kind of see it's trying to do a little mini breakout, a little extra volume. Not in love with it, but I'm going to put it on the chart. SONM, another high volume stock. Keep in mind, high volume means high relative volume, and this big spike here, still only like 1.5 million shares. So I'm not in love with that one. MVST had earnings. Let me try to type it correctly. Kind of a breaking of a downtrend line right there. A little extra volume, so not in love with that one either, but it goes on a chart. HUT, big volume today. Kind of have a little double bottom look from here to here, so this one could be up from here. Rivian, I kind of think this is holding up well because this one and Tesla are deemed, I don't know how to word it, like not exempt from the tariffs, but the ones that'll do best with the tariffs. So anyway, that one got a nice pop today. TNXP, kind of a sleeper pick. Had this big move here. Doesn't look like that big, but if you look at it, 17 something to 37 something. That's a huge move in 2 days. And then it's put in a bunch of red days since, back down to support. So I'm going to treat that like a bounce play. And you guys know how I trade those in chat. Kind of the same thing with OUST. Had a big pop on earnings. The thing I don't love about this, and probably TNXP, is they basically round tripped, but they're still back to support, so they could bounce. And then SPWH after hours, as I'm talking to you, is trading at $1.47. They had earnings, so that one's worth watching as well. And that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the pre-market, where we hopefully work together and add some gappers to this list. Have a good night.